Unit number 6, lecture number 27. We are continuing the multi-stage compression stream. We have seen the advantages of multi-staging. Now disadvantages. The disadvantages are very less disadvantages of a multi-stage compression system. First is space required for multi-stage compressor is more. Second, high initial cost. I would not say these are the disadvantages, but these have some specific points, the disadvantages. Now the expression for optimum work for two-stage compression. Initially we will solve condition for optimum work for two-stage considering imperfect intercooling. For imperfect intercooling, temperature after intercooler is greater than the inlet temperature. It means T3 is greater than T1, and for perfect intercooling T1 is equal to T3. Work done for two-stage compressor means first compressor is LP, first cylinder is LP cylinder, second cylinder is HP cylinder in case of two stage. But in case of three stage or four stage, first will be LP cylinder, last will be HP cylinder, and remaining will be intermediate cylinder. Now for two stage compressor, total work is the sum of work required in first cylinder plus work required in second cylinder. Now the formula for WLP is n upon n minus 1 mRT1 P2 by P1 raised to power n minus 1 upon n minus 1 plus n upon n minus 1 mRT3 P3 by P2 raised to power n minus 1 upon n minus 1. Since for first stage point 1 is a start of compression, therefore here we are using mRT1, and here for the HP compressor point 3 is a start of compression, therefore we are using T3. Let us replace n minus 1 upon n by x so that equation can be simplified. Therefore work done W is equal to 1 upon x mr. We are taking 1 by x common and mr common and multiplying first bracket with T1, then T1 P2 by P1 raised to power x minus T1 plus second bracket is multiplied by T3. Therefore T3 P2 P3 by P2 raised to power x minus T3. For LP cylinder, maximum pressure will be P2, minimum will be P1. For HP cylinder, maximum pressure will be P3 and minimum will be P2. To find the optimum condition, we have to differentiate above equation with respect to P2 and we have to equate it to 0. Why we are differentiating with P2? Why not with P1 or P3? If we differentiate, we cannot differentiate this equation with P1 because P1 is the initial condition. We cannot alter the atmospheric condition. And P3 is a delivery condition, that is a required condition, but we can alter the intermediate condition, therefore we are differentiating this equation with P2. Therefore, differentiation of work W is equal to delta W by dP2 is equal to 0, which is equal to 1 by x mr T1 by P1 raised to power x into x P2 raised to power x minus 1 minus 0 plus T3 P3 raised to power x into minus x P2 raised to power minus x minus 1 minus 0. Then we simplify it, we'll take P2 on left hand side and other parameter on right hand side. If we take P2 on left hand side, there P2 will be equal to P2 raised to power x minus 1 minus of minus x minus 1 is equal to T3 by T1 P2 under root of P2 into P1 into P3 raised to power x. Now after simplification, P2 raised to power 2x is equal to T3 by T1 into P1 into P3 raised to power x. Now transferring the power, P2 will be equal to T3 by T1 raised to power 1 upon 2x into P1 into P3 raised to power 1 by 2. P2 is equal to, by replacing value of x as n minus 1 upon n, then P2 will be equal to T2 by T1 raised to power n upon twice n minus 1 under root of P1 into P3. This is the final expression for intermediate pressure, that is P2, when intercooling is imperfect. But for perfect intercooling, T1 is equal to T3, then we'll get P2 is equal to under root of P1 into P3 only. For perfect intercooling, as a T1 equal to T3, P2 is equal to under root of P1 into P3. If we square of the P2, P2 square is equal to P1 into P3, then we can write it as P2 by P1 is equal to P3 by P2 is equal to P4 by P3 is equal to P5 by P4. Means for first stage P2 is a maximum, for second stage P3 is maximum, for third stage P4 is maximum, for fourth stage P5 is maximum, and for nth stage Pn plus 1 is a maximum upon Pn, which is constant for all stages. Means for perfect intercooling, pressure ratio is equally divided in its stages. Therefore, the work required to drive LP cylinder is equal to work required to drive HP cylinder. Therefore, work is equally shared in all the cylinder. Therefore, total work is equal to WLP plus WHP, which is W twice WLP, because WLP and WHP is same. In general, we can say W is equal to number of stages into WLP. If it is a two stage, simply we'll calculate work done of first stage and multiply it with total number of stages. For the perfect intercooling, the pressure ratio for its stages will be equal to P2 by P1 is equal to Pns plus 1 upon P1 in raised to power 1 upon Ns. Suppose 5 stages are given, then maximum pressure will be P6, and we want to calculate pressure ratio. If we know the initial pressure and final pressure, suppose final pressure is 120 bar and initial pressure is 1 bar, then pressure ratio P2 by P1 will be equal to 120 upon 1 raised to power 1 upon Ns. Means Ns is 5, 1 upon 5, or fifth root of final pressure by initial pressure.